When we talk about ultimate power, two names rise above almost every other character in comic book history: Legion from Marvel Comics and the Darkest Knight from DC Comics. These are not merely powerful beings. They are reality-breaking, multiverse-destroying, God-level entities capable of reshaping existence itself. Their battle would not be a simple clash of fists or energy blasts. This would be a collision of minds, wills, timelines, and cosmic forces, powerful enough to shatter infinite universes in mere seconds. Legion represents pure mutant potential, taken to its absolute extreme. As the son of Professor Charles Xavier, his mind contains thousands of distinct personalities, each one controlling a unique superpower. His abilities extend far beyond physical strength or psychic dominance. He can manipulate time, rewrite reality, alter probability, and reshape matter on a multiversal scale. In theory, there is no power that Legion cannot access. The Darkest Knight, on the other hand, is the most terrifying version of Batman ever created. Born from the dark multiverse, he combines Batman's unmatched intellect, Joker's limitless madness, and the near-omnipotent powers of Dr. Manhattan. This fusion creates a being capable of controlling time, space, reality, and destiny itself. The Darkest Knight is not just a villain. He is the embodiment of cosmic horror and absolute control. This battle is not about who strikes harder. It is about whose mind, will, and power can dominate all existence. And to understand the true outcome, we must first explore who these two entities truly are. Legion, the mutant who holds infinite realities. Legion, also known as David Haller, is one of the most complex and powerful characters ever created in Marvel Comics. From birth, his mutant abilities were so overwhelming that his mind fractured into thousands of separate personalities. Each of these personalities possesses a different superpower, ranging from simple telekinesis to multiversal reality manipulation. Unlike most mutants, Legion does not have a fixed power set. His abilities constantly evolve, depending on which personality is in control. This means that at any given moment, Legion could become a master telepath more powerful than Professor X, a reality warper capable of rewriting entire timelines, or a cosmic entity able to erase universes from existence. One of Legion's most terrifying feats is his ability to manipulate time itself. His actions once shattered the timeline and created the Age of Apocalypse, a dark future where reality was completely rewritten. He has erased beings from existence, reconstructed entire universes, and altered the very fabric of destiny. What makes Legion especially dangerous is not just his overwhelming power, but his unpredictability. His fractured mind allows his emotional state to shift rapidly, triggering sudden and catastrophic changes in reality. When Legion loses control, entire dimensions collapse. When he achieves clarity, he becomes a near-omniscient god. Legion has confronted cosmic-level threats, challenged abstract entities, and demonstrated power that rivals beings like Eternity and the Living Tribunal, even if only briefly. His only true limitation is his psychological instability. But when fully focused, Legion becomes a living embodiment of infinite possibility. The Darkest Knight, Batman ascended to cosmic godhood. The Darkest Knight is the final and most powerful evolution of the Batman who laughs. Originating from the dark multiverse, this twisted version of Bruce Wayne combined Batman's strategic brilliance with Joker's unrestrained insanity, creating a being that thrives on chaos, cruelty, and absolute domination. His ultimate transformation occurred when he absorbed the godlike powers of Dr. Manhattan. This single event elevated him beyond nearly every cosmic entity in DC Comics. With Manhattan's abilities, the Darkest Knight gained total control over time, space, matter, energy, and probability. He could perceive countless possible futures, rewrite entire timelines, and manipulate the multiverse as effortlessly as moving a single chess piece. Unlike Legion, whose power is chaotic and emotionally driven, the Darkest Knight operates with calculated precision. He possesses Batman's unparalleled strategic mind, enabling him to plan thousands of steps ahead. Combined with Joker's sadistic unpredictability, this makes him nearly impossible to outthink or outmaneuver. The Darkest Knight defeated or dominated some of the most powerful beings in DC history, including Perpetua, the Spectre, and numerous cosmic entities. He reshaped realities, enslaved universes, and bent the multiverse to his will. His ultimate objective was not simple destruction, but complete and absolute control over existence itself. What makes him truly terrifying is his mastery of fear, psychology, and manipulation. He does not rely solely on raw power. He breaks his enemies mentally before annihilating them physically. The cosmic battle Legion versus the Darkest Knight. When Legion and the Darkest Knight collide, the battlefield itself becomes meaningless. Their clash would not be confined to one universe, one timeline, or even one multiverse. It would unfold across infinite realities simultaneously. Legion's greatest advantage lies in his limitless adaptability. If the Darkest Knight attacks using time manipulation, Legion can counter with timeline rewriting. If reality itself is warped, Legion can reshape it once again. His multiple personalities allow him to instantly manifest the exact power required to counter any threat. However, the Darkest Knight possesses something equally lethal: perfect foresight combined with flawless strategy. With Dr. Manhattan's awareness, he can observe countless futures and choose the one path that guarantees victory. This allows him to anticipate Legion's actions before they even occur, preparing precise countermeasures in advance. The psychological aspect of this battle is just as crucial. The Darkest Knight is a master of mental warfare. By exploiting Legion's fractured psyche, he could destabilize his personalities, creating internal chaos and weakening his control. If successful, Legion's own mind could become his greatest vulnerability. But Legion is far from defenseless. His psychic power surpasses even the strongest telepaths. He could invade the Darkest Knight's consciousness, assault his mind directly, and attempt to sever his connection to Dr. Manhattan's power. If Legion succeeds, the Darkest Knight's godhood could collapse in an instant. This battle would unfold in shifting phases, with reality constantly being rewritten, timelines collapsing and reforming, and universes blinking in and out of existence. Victory would not be determined by raw strength alone, but by who can maintain control the longest. Final verdict: who would win? After analyzing their powers, intelligence, abilities, and weaknesses, the final outcome becomes one of the most difficult conclusions in all of comic book history. If Legion is emotionally unstable or mentally fragmented, the Darkest Knight gains a decisive advantage. His psychological manipulation, strategic brilliance, and cosmic foresight would allow him to dismantle Legion from within, leading to a calculated and devastating victory. However, if Legion achieves full mental clarity and unity among his personalities, his limitless adaptability and reality warping power could overwhelm even the Darkest Knight. In such a state, Legion becomes a near-omnipotent force capable of rewriting existence beyond prediction. Ultimately, the battle depends on one critical factor: control. The Darkest Knight thrives on planning, precision, and calculated domination. Legion thrives on infinite potential and cosmic chaos. In most realistic scenarios, the Darkest Knight's foresight and strategic mastery would give him the upper hand, allowing him to exploit Legion's psychological instability and secure victory. Final result: the Darkest Knight wins, but with extreme difficulty. This would stand as one of the closest, most catastrophic battles in comic book history, with entire multiverses paying the ultimate price for their collision. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.